a man who claims he was indecently assaulted as a 14-year-old boy by two former BBC radio presenters, has told the court he recognized them instantly from a photograph after hearing news of their arrest. The alleged victim, now in his late 30s, told Warwick Crown Court he was convinced 100% that a couple he saw having sex against a tree in 1992 were Julie and Tony Wadsworth. Julie Wadsworth, 60, and her 69-year-old husband deny indecent assault and outraging public decency by having sex in Woodland in full view of young boys between 1992 and 1996 in the Atherstone area, giving evidence on the second day of the couple's trial. One of 7 alleged victims claimed he was among a group of boys who saw Mrs. Wadsworth wearing a flasher's mac and no underwear in a park, describing the first of 3 occasions on which he allegedly saw the Wadsworths in 1992. The man told jury, "We were playing on a big open field, messing about being kids. A lad came down to us and he said, 'There is a man and a woman coming down here. I swear she has got no knickers on.'" After the couple walked nearer, the witness claimed, they moved into a wooded area and beckoned the boys towards them before engaging in sexual activity. The witness added, "Because of the dog walkers nearby, Mrs. Wadsworth asked us if there was anywhere more private near where we were." According to the man's account, he and another youth then took the Wadsworths to another wooded area, where they witnessed the couple having sex. Asked what the Wadsworths told him after the incident, the man said, "They said, if you come back next week we might let you have a play." After returning to the same area a week later, the man told the court he saw Mrs. Wadsworth wearing a long cream coat with white stockings and suspenders. Claiming Mrs. Wadsworth performed a sex act on him on a bank, the alleged victim added, "They went into the trees where we had been the week before and she said to come in one at a time." He, Mr. Wadsworth, was leant against this tree with a camera around his neck. A few days later, the court heard Mrs. Wadsworth went to the boy's home and beckoned for him to go outside, but he declined to meet her again. Under cross-examination by Mr. Wadsworth's lawyer, David Hislop QC, the witness rejected a suggestion that he had got the wrong couple by Googling an image of them after they were charged with some of the offenses. The witness claimed a blue Ford Escort was in the area when he saw the Wadsworths, adding, "I recognized them straight away. I Googled a picture of the Wadsworths on my phone because when I heard it on the radio I didn't see the people." In 1992 she had longer hair, down to her shoulders, but Mr. Wadsworth looked very much the same. The Wadsworths, who have worked for BBC Radio Leicester and Birmingham-based BBC WM, deny 5 counts of outraging public decency which allege they engaged in sexual activity against a tree in view of others between July 1992 and June 1996. Mrs. Wadsworth has pleaded not guilty to 12 charges of indecent assault, while her husband denies 10 counts of the same offence. The Crown alleged that the defendants, from Brown Astley, Chestershire, acted together to encourage boys to engage in sexual activity, with Mr. Wadsworth acting as a lookout for his wife. Mr. Wadsworth is not accused of touching the boys but is alleged to be guilty of indecent assault in the same way that an intruder's lookout would be guilty of burglary. Jurors also heard from a second witness, who gave evidence via video link from a location outside Warwickshire. The man said he had seen a couple engaging in sexual activity in a wooded area in 1992 when he was a teenager. Questioned about a Facebook message he received in April last year informing him of charges brought against the Wadsworths, the man told the court, It was mainly the female that I recognized rather than the male. The trial has been adjourned until Tuesday.